Alive.
All right, welcome to the All-Star race for season 8 of the Fanta Cup series, and it's once again at Charlotte. We just had the Fanta 600 last week when the All-Star race was supposed to be scheduled before the Fanta 600, but unfortunately it was pushed forward to today. However, only one day until we get to Daytona. These teams are going to be very busy with traveling from North Carolina. These cars from North Carolina down all the way down to Daytona. However, they have gotten practice time and also new aero package for specifically that was made for the All-Star race. A lot higher speeds, much more downforce in these cars. Three drivers in the All-Star Open, and we also have 3 stages in the race. Those stages will be split up by 25, 25, and 50 laps. And the winner of each stage will move on to the main event. So it's going to be fun to see what these drivers can do. And race winners from last season, and also prior champions to the series are already locked into the main event. Winners from this season are still going to have to race their way in because there will be a lot of different drivers in the main event if we did it season 7 and season 8 winners. So here we are. I'm still waiting for Moff. I don't know where Moff is.
Okay, I'm here. Sorry.
There's Moff.
My computer had some, application or whatever. But anyways.
So yeah, Moff, All-Star race.
Yeah, it's of course the fun event that we do every year, and the relief of it is that it's not for points. So if you wreck out, you can't really be.
Oh, speaking of wreck, huge wreck!
Oh! Oh no!
Oh!
Oh, look out! Oh no, he's got more.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
I was
Huge
not
wreck.
expecting that.
There's gonna be more.
I was not expecting that. Deuce Castroneves just goes for a terrible crash in the middle of the trial, and there's more wrecking.
Big. That's huge.
Well,
that's
I guess you could say the bright side is that you can reset your car in practice, but
yes,
oh my!
Wow, what even happened?
That is one way to get our weekends, get our race started.
Yeah, so I think he just came off of pit road.
Yeah, looks like he was coming off pit road and just no, he did not see the 23 out there. He had a full head of steam and just didn't see him. And then he's gonna hit the outside wall really hard here and then back into the middle of the track. Oh my gosh!
Absolutely
goes
hammered.
Just underneath him into the catchments. Normally you don't see wrecks in the very few minutes we have in practice here, but that was huge.
And Legends burn. Loading and
they all simultaneously go into the outside wall.
Yeah, that was weird.
That was in sync, basically.
As soon as I joined.
Yeah. Look at this. They just all go sideways at the same exact angle at the same exact time.
Wow, and then there's gonna be more cars that are gonna pile in.
Yeah. Well, and just like that, like I said, you could reset your car so the 27's back on track unscathed, just like nothing happened. But wow, I was not expecting that.
Wow, that's gotta be one of the worst wrecks you've seen this season.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess while we're at it, we can The
Grand Marshal.
So looks like Kenyon will be starting on pole for the All-Star Open.
Wow, by a lot actually.
By a few hundredths over Patrick Miller, and then it'll be Zevel.
Only driving the 25.7 area.
And so, like we said, Kenyon starting on pole, Patrick Miller outside. The Zevel will be third. And starting alongside him will be Gaming Freak in the 88. Then Sean Ard, who won an Indy this season, starting 5th alongside Brandon Beal in the 47. 2 winners in this row: Hector Daniel, who won in Atlanta, who got his first career win there, and then Nicky, who's actually won twice this season, the only driver to have multiple wins this season, winning at Darlington and Auto Club. There you see Arthur in the 23 and Loading in the 33. There's Board in the 12 and Slinky in the 21, who is officially mathematically eliminated from chase contention. Then there's Biz in the 18 and the 27 of Deuce Castaneves right there. Then is Legends in the 5 and the 81 is Pavo, who won at Rockingham. Then the 55 is Burn and the 13 is Patrick Starr. And the 45 is Quadruped and the 54 is Fanatic. Then it's the 91 of Craig Popcris and the 11 of Red Torso back, and rounding it out will be Phoenix winner Benjamin McCarroll. So, go ahead, Muff.
Well, I think we're gonna have a very exciting race here tonight. Of course, all these guys, whether they've won this season or not, a lot of these guys got their first wins this season or broke a winless streak, in which that is why they're in this race. But with the criterias we have, I'll let you explain how the Jars made it into the All-Star race.
So, like I mentioned at the first few minutes before you joined Moff, winners from last season specifically, and also past champions are locked into the main event for this race. I mean, you would expect the winners from this season to be locked in, but however,
shouldn't that mean that Dudes should be locked in because he won Phoenix last season?
oh yeah, my bad. I'll just DQ him from there. That's funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, just pretend that he's not in this race. But so yeah. Thank you for calling that out. I actually forgot.
Well, I mean, he didn't have the best season last season, so
I think that's the only driver that I forgot about. But so Dudes will
Yeah.
actually be in the All-Star main event, so he's not supposed to be in this race. We'll just
Mhm.
say that he thought he was in this race, but he was mistaken.
Yeah. That he was starting middle of the field, so I don't think he'll be too much of a threat to the others. But there you see Ken on the front row. We all know he made the chase last season, but his winless streak has gone on for nearly 2 years. Back in season 5 at Michigan.
Crazy to think season 5 was that long ago.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
All right,
Kenyon trying to
was
break
it
his winless streak in future points races. Go ahead.
was it Michigan or was it Daytona?
It was Michigan.
Okay. Must have been season 4 Daytona I'm thinking of.
So here we go. Kenyon will lead the field back to the green flag alongside Patrick Miller. These drivers are going to have 25 laps in the first stage. Here we go. And the green flag is out. We are racing here in Charlotte in stage 1. You saw already there, Zevil giving a big push to Kenyon right here. Like I said earlier, this is a special package that is being used only specifically for this race. So these drivers, there's going to be a lot of different components to the race here than we see in normal races, as Zevil's taking the lead.
And of course, these guys usually have a different package for all the races, so this is gonna be new to them. And there's dudes coming down pit road.
Yep, he will be disqualified. As I think Quadruped is out there. Oh, Sean R gets into Zevel, and that was almost
And
disaster
Kenyon has
right there.
damage, I think. There's roof damage on his car.
Oh no, he doesn't have damage. That's just a glitch in the graphics. But
Oh,
so yeah.
so Quadruped's out. Very unfortunate for him.
Yeah, Quadruped I don't think even started the race and he's already out. So his chances of making the All-Star main event are over now.
Yeah, and of course this season then they're wrecking. Oh, that's a huge wreck. Gaming Freak
upside down.
There's Pendry involved.
Fnatic,
Oh, and there's another wreck.
Gaming Freak still flipping.
Wow. Caution is out already on lap 3. And 4 wide does not work at this track.
Yeah, you see Gaming Freak heavy damage there. Fnatic, Pendray. See Nikki there. I think those are the only 5 cars involved in that wreck.
Wow. Big hit there.
Certainly was not expecting that.
There's Gaming Freak all destroyed. I believe he hit the caution light too.
Yeah, he went flip. He went for
Yeah.
a massive tumble. Let's see what
Very,
happened.
very reminiscent to his wreck back at the Coca-Cola Sewer
Oh
Speedway in
wow.
season 2
Looks
for
like he came down on
trucks.
Brandon Beal there, and oh, you
Yeah.
see
Oh,
loading
and
was in the
loading.
wall.
Yeah.
Craig
Then at
Popper
the same
drifted.
time, wow.
Boy, I am not sure how Craig Popker and Leaky saved that.
Yeah.
You can see tire smoke being laid down
Yeah.
by the and wow, Red
Wow.
just takes a massive hit to the back of the 47 there.
Yeah. And you also saw Patrick Sarr also had some damage too.
Yeah, it was
But
a
there's a lot to
big,
look at here.
big crash.
Yeah. Just
Looks like yeah, okay, so yeah, Gaming Freak I think just yeah, I
came
think he
down.
might have yeah.
It
Let's
had
see.
to it had been that he didn't know the 47 was there, but
Yeah, the 47. Well, the 88 came down to the 47. That stacked them all up, and then
yeah.
that's gonna cause the 4 wide there, and then just no room. And you see Craig Coppers and Slinky sideways right there.
My
I'm not
gosh,
sure
that is
how they saved it.
just spectacular wreck there.
I don't think I've ever seen that happen before at Charlotte. And let's see, did Gaming Freak actually hit the caution light?
You did.
He did.
Bird nearly did.
Yeah.
That reminds me of what happened in season 2 at Coca-Cola Series in the Truck Series, and Gaming Freak also at the caution light there.
Yeah, Gaming Freak has had some very hard crashes over the course of his career. And then right there, wow. Red is nowhere to go.
Burns' wreck kind of looked like Andy Farr's wreck from 1994.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
wow. That's gotta sting.
My God.
you never want to see types of crashes like that.
hmm
And let's take another look at it.
So he's following the 22 here. Maybe he was trying to follow the 22.
Yeah, I think so. I just don't think he saw the I don't think he saw the 47 dudes inside, and just really that's what caused that. Wow, that is spectacular.
Yeah, he went over Nikki's car, I believe.
Here's Fanatics on board.
Yeah.
Oh, just nowhere to go.
Probably could have missed it, but Pendry came down.
And let's look at Craig Pappas here, because
Yeah.
we saw him and Slinky completely sideways, and just I'm not sure how they saved it.
Yeah, kind of similar situation, but that might be.
That might be a better save than what the 25 had last season. They were dropping their own smoke from their tires down.
Yeah, and they
They were so sideways.
not only they saved it, but they avoided the wreck ahead of them.
Oh wow, and I think yeah,
So that's
I
by
think
loading on the wall.
yeah, loading I think did the exact same thing as Gaming Freak simultaneously, and really just put himself on the wall. And oh wow, he's lucky to miss that
Yeah.
crash.
And of course, a violent crash here at Charlotte. Of course, not the first time we've seen that. We've seen that a lot of large tracks like Indianapolis and the other super speedways we have, but not what you see all the time here at Charlotte. And there's
yeah,
all
for
the cars
sure.
behind the wall.
Yep, lots of cars involved in that. And Quadruped, let's see what happened to him. I don't even know what happened. Oh, he was already in the pits, and just the
Maybe
motor was
he.
gone before the race even started.
You think maybe? Oh, I was gonna say he could have ran the back of the 27 when he came up pit
No,
road.
he had no damage. He had no.
Hmm.
I think that was just an engine failure there.
Probably. But now we have probably 15, 14 cars left, if I had to guess. If Bird's still even on track.
And yeah, Burn is on the track, but he's damaged. Actually, I'm not even sure how he's on the track right now.
He
I have to take a
wow.
tumble.
I am impressed.
I'm not sure how that thing is still rolling.
That car is a tank.
Yeah.
Looks like the only visible damage he has is really the little bit in the sides and just the back end right there.
Yeah, he'll probably be like very loose in the corners because when you don't
It's,
have a rear bumper, you're gonna be very loose, of course.
I guess that roof damage actually makes sense now.
Yeah.
Yeah, for him at least. It makes sense. So now under 20 laps to go in stage 1.
Right now, top two, both JBR cars. And we all know Zevon won at Knoxville earlier this season. And Hector winning at Atlanta. I guess we're under caution. Let's go through the field here.
We're on the green right now, but
Oh,
yeah, so of
well,
course, yeah. We'll do that if we get a green flag run here.
yeah.
These guys are going to be going at it for that transfer spot. And like we saw already, a lot of drivers already eliminated from getting that transfer spot, and hopefully they're all okay, because that was a massive crash there. So the field will line up 2 by 2 once again. Let's hope for a much cleaner restart this time around. Only 15 out of the 24 cars, or the 23 cars that started this race, are still in this race. And it's only lap 7, too. Here we go. Zebel will lead him back to the line as he will take the green flag once again. And Hector got a huge jump there. He's already out front, way out in front of the 74.
Yeah, that's a very great restart for the 44. Now here comes the 23 to the bottom. So assumably the 74 did not have a good restart.
They saved it.
Excuse me. Looks like Zell's now back up to pace here.
Yep, they almost wrecked again. Oh, Legend's trying to go through the middle. Oh, contact.
Oh, wow, that's very close racing. This track's quite narrow on the quad oval and us in the turn, so they gotta be careful here.
Yeah.
And Burton's actually keeping up with the pack.
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
And now Hector leads. Biz moves up to third. Sean Ard will go to fourth. His battle with Arthur here. So side by side to fourth right here. Kenyon tries to muscle his way inside the 5, but no good there. The 12 now looking inside the 97. The 23 almost got punted by the 5. Sean Ard's still keeping that fourth position for now, but look at the 12. He's right there.
He'll go down to the bottom.
Sean Ard's going to try and fight this one.
Side by side, and Sean
Oh,
Silverling is old.
wow! Biz got so close to the wrecking the 74 there.
Up in Biz, one of those rookie drivers, still new to this series, and trying to make some headway here at the front, and kind of the back of the 74, of course. Perhaps there's something more to it that we don't know about, but we'll see where this can lead us to.
Oh, really pulled away from Biz right there in that corner.
Yeah.
Now trying to chase down his teammate, Hector Daniel. So now Sean has a big run on Arthur. He's going to try and take it. He's there.
They're side by side in the corners. Arthur gets the run on the outside. Kenyon goes with him. Loading may go down low.
Arthur's still trying to hang on the outside of the 97, but Sean is still there. That inside is just so good. This track, battle for the lead, heating up.
1-2 still for JBR. As they're side by side in the corners, here comes Biz with a run.
Zebel will take the lead. Now here comes Biz. Pushing the 74 to the front. He's still right on him. I think he might go for the move here. Hector loses the lead, loses second, now possibly about to lose third. Biz has a run. Looking to get around the 74 here. He's going to make the move to the inside.
A very strong run by the 18 there. He's not had a great season so far, but this could turn things around for him.
Biz will take the lead. Now Hector Daniel going back for second.
Look at more than that 12 right there. He's making some headway and could spoil the party again for JBR.
Or gets to the inside of Zevel. Hector goes to second, and now Board trying to pressure the 74 for third, and he will get away. 3 wide back there. Surprised Patrick Starr is running up with these guys because with the damage he has.
And that could be part of the new package, is that even with some damage, you can still keep up with the leaders regardless of the track. So let's see if that's proven true in the All-Star race. But right now, Sean loses the nose there, and loading gets around on the outside.
Opens the door for Patrick Miller, who dives into the inside.
Side by side, and Patrick Miller, of course, has won a couple truck races this season, and big things for him next year in the Cup Series, as he'll be racing for Eric Almiral Racing, leading Team Penske.
Yeah, Team Penske. Really, we thought they would have a really good run with Dodge this season, but really not the season they were hoping for at all.
Of course, this is Dodge return, so perhaps they're not up to par with the other manufacturers.
3 wide once again. They're gonna make it. Craig Popkris goes past Legends, and now he's to the inside of Sean Hart. Now about for the lead once again. Heats up.
And there's Hector going to the inside. It's a 4-car breakaway, maybe even 5. Hector to the inside. He's not clear of Biz yet. Side by side in the quad oval.
And now lap 26 to go in the stage. Biz losing spots. Loses second. Loses third. May lose fourth. And now, here comes the 12 aboard. Trying to spoil the party for the 44.
He is just right there. And there he goes to the inside.
Side by side for the lead. Hector, who's been so strong all year. And now Board looking to take the lead here. He's going to get it. Look at Zevel with a run.
Wow, Zevel with a big run there. Gets to the inside, and he may have his teammate go behind him.
Looks like he does.
And I wouldn't count out that 33 just yet. He's ready to pounce at any moment.
He did it right there. Oh, the 44 right on the back bumper of the 12.
Now loading to second.
Of stage 1.
I remember loading came very close to winning at Darlington just a few weeks ago.
Look at Patrick Miller. Where did he come from?
And Slinky, too.
Looks like he's going to give a nudge to Patrick Miller there. Oh, he hit him down the racetrack there. Patrick Miller got so loose with the 21 behind him.
That's going to slow them down by a lot. But they're not out of it yet.
Not at all. Here comes the 12. Here comes the 33 looking to get around the 74. Here comes the 12 for second. That's going to give Zevel all the room he needs to take the white flag and win stage 1 here.
As now the Penske guys, second and third, loading, fights back on the outside.
Last lap in stage 1.
And Zevel already deserving enough to be in the All-Star race, as he won at Knoxville.
The stage, and yes, after Knoxville, he is now 18th in points, looking to get his way into the wild card. And out of turn 4, Zevel is into the All-Star race. He wins stage 1.
Very valiant effort by Johnny Benson Racing to win that stage. There's some good runs up here for guys like Board and Biz, Slinky, and others that could perhaps win stage 2 here.
Oh, for sure. I definitely see it as a big possibility. So now Zeb will pull it behind the wall, not because he's damaged, but because he won the stage, and now he doesn't have to race in the All-Star Open anymore. Because he's into the main event. So now pit stops happening. Looks like the about the whole field comes down. And with that, the 12 will win the race off pit road. You still there, Moff?
Yeah, sorry, I'm just responding to someone's question.
So now under caution, getting ready to start stage 2 soon. Do you still think there's a lot of of good racing that's in store for us?
Oh yeah, I think with how Stage 1 turned out, I think we'll see a lot more in Stage 2 because I believe there's only 2 spots left to make it to the All-Star race, so the more this race goes on, the more aggressive these guys will be.
Oh yeah, for sure. And also, to get a spot into the All-Star race, that's everything that you would want. And now we will go back green once again to start stage number 2. It'll be Board leading the field. Just beside him will be Biz, and then behind him will be his teammate Patrick Miller. The Penske group are the first 2 cars on the inside. Here we go. Green flag once again. Another good restart by Biz on the outside.
It seems like the outside line always has the best restarts, it seems, and there's Craig going for second there in that 91.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's just the amount of rubber up there, or if the guy in the lead or if the guy on top had a better pusher. But we normally see that outside be so good on restarts. As now Board will clear for second. Biz back out front. 20 to go in the stage. 21 to go. Slinky looks like he's going to make it 3 wide for third here.
Yep, and there's Craig being shuffled up to the top. Look at Pablo there in that 81 trying to get around Slinky.
Almost contact there. 3 wide in turn 1.
Side by side, we are motorsport
contact.
cars. And Legends threads the needle. He's going to get around the 15 of Kenyon. Not quite around the 23 of Arthur just yet.
Now 44 shoving the 97 past the 22. Craig goes through the middle, 3 wide into 1.
A very aggressive
Oh,
move. He's one of the most aggressive rookies in this field here.
I'm not sure how, but he just made that pass. 3 wide through the middle.
If he's aggressive, he'll be pretty ruthless to everyone else on track, and he's shown that today.
See Patrick Starr with damage still up here. As now a board is caught up to Biz. Kenyon thinking about making a move 3 wide. Locked to the bumper of the 13. Oh, he's going to get into him. Wow. Very aggressive pushing here at Charlotte with this new package. Looks like Biz will stay in the lead. Followed by Board. About a 2/10 gap between those two. And look at Slinky in third. We haven't seen him up inside the top 3 yet until now. Like we mentioned about him, mathematically eliminated from chase contention. An awful season. Being let go by Michael Cormier Racing. Anything he needs a race like this to get some more opportunities for him.
That's right, and of course, all those opportunities every day is getting thinner and thinner because there's a lot of drivers being signed on to teams, and so Slinky's got to get on a team very quick if he wants to continue his career in Fanta or even the lower series. But as it stands now, he is currently in third there, having help from the 81 of Pavo there.
Yeah, Pablo right on the back bumper of the 21 here. Looks like these guys playing a little bit more safe now in stage 2 than they were in stage 1.
So I would say it's probably the best idea to go with.
Oh, Board has a huge run on Biz off of turn 4 here. Don't think he's going to be able to take it, though. Oh, look, Board had a really bad corner there. Now he's under pressure from Slinky.
As now Slinky going for second, but Board holds on for now. Here comes Sean trying to get the fourth here.
You also have Hector Daniel up here. Biz still leading. Board not having great corners there. Biz continues to hang on to the lead as we have 11 to go in the stage. I feel like it's only a matter of time before someone's bound to make their move. Look at Slinky. He's got a big run on board here. Slinky goes down. Pavo goes with him. Slinky trying to challenge for second, trying to lock himself into the All-Star race. But now Sean Ard looking inside with Pavo. Team owner and driver trying to get around the 21 here. 10 to go.
This is just a jam pack of cars, only for that second spot, of course, as there you see Biz driving away from everyone else.
Oh, Hector almost got into Sean there.
That could have been that, of course, and now Sean going for third, and he's going to get clear of that.
Biz still managing to pull away, though.
Biz can use that clean air to his advantage. These guys, of course, having to deal with the dirty air, they got to work together if they want to get to that lead.
that could explain why they haven't been able to challenge the 18 so far. The 81 trying to close the gap, now 2/10. Biz trying to have at least something good go for him in the All-Star race. Has not had the season he would have liked to have at all. Trying to have something go his way. But here comes Pavo. He looks to the inside there, no room. Now, will he have an opportunity off of turn 2? He's going to get there. There, Moff?
Yeah, sorry. But now, Pavo to the lead. He's going to get help from his team owner, Sean. And of course, Sean owns not only the 81, but also the 91.
Yep, 5 to go now. Pavo takes the lead away from Biz. As they still battle for second, that's all Pavo wants to see here. But Sean does a big run here. I don't think he's going to let him get away so easily, no matter if he's a driver or not. 4 to go.
Of course, Sean won at Indianapolis earlier this season. That broke his winless streak. And even with that one, he was not eligible to be in the All-Star race with the criteria. So now he's trying to prove why he belongs in the race even more.
Look at Arthur right here. Arthur is just so fast week in and week out, and it's just been proven, but he has no luck to pull a win off. But it's 2 Chevys leading the field so far. Sean getting closer. A 10th and a half separate the top 2. Coming to the white flag in stage 2.
What can Sean do? These guys in the frame right now, not out of it yet.
Last lap, stage 2.
They gotta perfect this if they want to make it in.
Sean Ard, does he have a big enough of a run? Into turns 3 and 4. Does Sean have one last trick up his sleeve? Here they come to the line. No, Pavo's gonna get it. Pavo wins stage 2.
And he is in the All-Star race.
Yep. By a very, very close margin. And so the 81 is now into the All-Star race. So that's 2 spots, take 2 out of 3. Sorry about that. That was 2 spots of 3 taken up now. So there's only 1 spot left to get in this final stage.
The car starting off fit red. Looks like Sean will assume the lead now. So now we continue to pace under caution, and the intensity is still setting up here. So here we go. The pace car dives on the pit road. It will be Sean leading the field of the green flag. Then are you
And
still here?
Flag
There
is
you are.
underway. And look at that already. Slinky making it 3 wide for the race lead.
I don't know if that's going to work. Sean holding his own in the middle.
Contact. Like you said, Sean holding his own in the middle. Slinky is going to take the lead.
Is he clear, though? It's not going to be a good entrance for him.
Oh, I have a bad feeling something's about to happen here. Oh,
And
contact. Kenyon almost right hooked Patrick Miller there.
that could have been really bad for him.
Oh, way to the wall goes Arthur.
And that
Arthur
just ends the
slams into the
chance.
wall. Well, the 23 is now down, but he is not out. He needs a caution now.
Mm-hmm. That's a lot of damage to the 23 on the side there.
Yep. Try to assess it when he comes by here. Yes, that right side totaled. But now, with that move, Slinky has the lead. Then he has Craig Popkers just behind him. But Sean very narrowly escaping a destroyed race car there. Now he looks to the inside of his driver, Craig Popkers here. No room to work. I don't know. I think Arthur's still in this. He's already passed the 55, and he's not too far behind the 44. Here comes the 97. Once again. Now he dives low. Patrick Miller dives low with him. Never mind. He runs the top. But now Sean Ard clears for second. Nearing 40 to go soon. Legends looking 3 wide on the 18. He's going to make it happen. I'm not sure how much I like the looks of this. Patrick Miller's going to go through the middle. 3 wide contact. They're around. Craig Popper's to the wall. Kenyon to the wall. Huge hit to the driver's side door for Kenyon. Caution will come out.
Loading
oh, my
involved
goodness.
a horrible accident.
Huge accident down the front stretch. And
And
just
a lot
like
of fast
that,
cars wiped out.
Kenyon and Patrick Miller's chances of making the All-Star race are over.
Wow.
Well, I guess you could say that was the caution that Arthur needed. But wow, that just took out 2 very fast race cars who we thought were going to win this race. You also see loading has damage.
Yeah, he had all these cars were really fast and up at the front at some point now, their chances are done.
Done, yes. But let's see what happened. So Patrick Miller, well, Legends. It's all started with Legends forcing it 3 wide on Biz here, and Craig Popkris. Then Patrick Miller's gonna go for the gap in the middle, and Kenyon comes up. Just not expecting it to happen. Patrick Miller, it's like a ping pong ball getting bounced in between 2 cars and just into the wall. Right there. Kenyon comes down, takes a huge hit to the driver's side door by loading there. And then back up into the outside wall and then gets hit again by Patrick Miller hard.
Mm-hmm.
Huge crash there. Right on board the 15. Oh. Huge impact. Right on board Patrick Miller.
Just nothing. All these guys can do is just say these guys just go for the same real estate really, and that's what leads to wrecks like these.
Yep. Oh, loading just had nothing he could do. Nowhere to go. 15 was coming down. And that might ruin his chances of getting into the All-Star race. But it's Slinky out front. The drivers do not like to pit. And so, once these drivers get off the pit road, we'll go green this time by. And now Arthur, he now has an opportunity to get that damage repaired, so he's not out of this yet.
Which is huge for him, of course, to get back in this race and perhaps may have a chance to win.
For sure. I think he's still got a huge shot at it. So now we'll go green this time by. All drivers are back on track. Now they go double file once again. Still there, Moff?
Yeah, sorry. So now we're in the dying laps of the race. Because now the question is, who can win at Charles? We have 11 cars left now.
Green flag. About an equal start between the top two. Slinky on the inside has the advantage. Down to turn one.
And it'll be Slinky with the lead just barely. Sean's got to run on the outside as they're side by side even down to turn 3.
Slinky gets ahead of Sean Ard and Board and will have the lead. Coming to 35 to go soon.
Is now Slinky pulling away. There'll be Board moving into second as that outside line is not working for that 97.
Yup, he will drop back all the way to fourth. And now look who's back up here. We mentioned his name a lot in this race. Arthur, who has rebounded from getting into the wall hard, now back up inside the top 5. That's proof that it's never over till it's over.
That's right. And all these guys still in this race still have a chance to win here. It's just a matter of if they can get it done, of course.
Board looking low. Slinky still has the spot covered. But Board has a big run to 21. Hector Daniel goes to the inside. Board blocks. Now Hector pushing the 12. The lead might possibly change hands here. Board will take the lead. And he has Hector Daniel right behind him. And look at Arthur. Now to the inside of Slinky. Passes him for third. Does Arthur still have a chance to potentially win the All-Star Open and get himself into the All-Star race despite all the troubles he's had today? It's only a matter of time.
Yep, as now Sean getting a push from Biz.
Slinky now under fire from Greg Popcris, and that's proof how quickly things can change. Slinky went from the lead all the way down to 6th. And now here's the 44. Chasing down the 12. 30 to go.
As now Hector on the bumper of the 12 board.
Trying to be the second Johnny Metzen racing car to get themselves into the All-Star and trying to have all Johnny Benson Racing cars into the All-Star. Here comes the 44.
It'll be the 12 on the outside. And now side by side for the lead. Sean within the draft of Hector now, because he'll go to third.
And now Hector to the inside of board. He will take the lead away. Sean back to the inside for second. Hector trying to pull away. John to second. Biz to third. Slinky back to fourth. Now Sean trying to eat into Hector Daniels' lead.
As he is right there, 26 laps to go here at Charlotte. All 11 cars still on track, but only 10, or actually 9, still within the pack.
Sean has a run on this 44 here. Backs off just a little bit. He's got another run off of turn 4. When do you make your move?
I would say wait for now, but once, if you're still within the distance to make the pass with less than 10 to go, then go for it. Because there's been instances where drivers make the move too early and then it was
Alright, on board the 97.
with the Subway Chevrolet.
Oh, he's got Biz all over him now.
Biz got a really good corner.
Here comes the 18. He's going to have the inside.
Look at Slinky closing in on this battle.
Side by side for second. Slinky's now going to join the battle. Oh, Slinky almost turned Biz to the apron there. That could have been very nasty.
And Hector's still pulling away, but at this track, the draft seems to be very key here. And so we'll see what these guys can do in order to get up to that 44.
The 5 right on the back bumper. The 21 now. Will he go for the spot? He's looking. He's looking. Nothing there.
Sorry at the top there, but right now, everyone's still single file.
Yep, really single file right here. They're all bunched together.
I think lap traffic might be a factor in this.
There's only one lap car, and I believe that's a 33. Here comes
Yeah.
the 5. Going for the lead, going for second here. Hector comes to pit road.
Oh, are they? Wow, they're gonna pit.
I didn't think they would pit, if I'm going to be honest with you.
Okay, well that just threw a wrench into
Everything.
yeah. So it's now a matter of who can get the best pit stop. And we saw how undercutting the pit stop won Thunder the race. Not only this season, but last season.
Yep.
Is here
Now,
comes some more cars.
yep, now the 18, the 5, the 12, 23, 97, and the 13. And after this set of pit stops is going to be a dash to the finish.
That's right. There's Burn right there.
Hector Daniel already out of his box. Now he just needs a really good outlap to regain the lead here. Legends gets ahead of Biz and gets ahead of Sean. Huge pit stop for the 5 there. Slinky is now in, along with Craig Popkris.
And there's Hector. He's closing in.
Yeah, I think he's going to get around the 5.
Or will he?
5's got to have a lot of momentum. Here we go. Hector gets forced to the outside. Legends loses the lead. However,
Wait.
he is on those pressure tires.
Yep, and still in striking distance. But man, that was a great pit stop there by the 5 team.
Yep, and he's not out of this thing yet.
There's Craig coming off pit road. There's Slinky.
Top 2 go by. Hector now has the lead, but Legends trying to chase him down.
He's within the draft, of course, so he can catch up.
And he also might have a little bit of a tire advantage as well.
That's right. Decent pit stop for the 21 as well.
Yeah, 21 actually got sent back out into 3rd place. Not a bad pit stop at all for that team. They were the last ones to pit and still got out 3rd. Legends closes the gap by about a 10th. Coming near 10 to go. You see the gap just starting to go down between the 44 and the 5.
As now Legends closing in rapidly on the 44. As now it is, I believe, 13 laps to go as they cross the line.
Yep, the 5 is right there. Oh, he's got a really good corner right there. He's right in the back bumper of the 44. Here comes the 5.
And Legends got his first Cup Series win at Talladega just a few weeks ago. As now he'll be on the inside of the 44 and he's clear. Not yet.
But the 5 will take the lead. 44 back down to 2nd. The 5 trying to set sail. He only has 11 more laps until he's locked in the All-Star race.
Yep.
See Sean going past Craig Popkris there, but that doesn't matter. His chances may be over. Riding along with the 44. Looks like Hector is starting to gain some time back. Off the roof right here, the 5's car is only getting bigger and bigger. This only means that the 44 is closing in.
Yeah, more of the 5. Looking back at the 44.
Two great drivers in this league, especially this season. Two amazingly performing drivers trying to fight it out for the win.
Yep, and Legends having a career season up to this point. As when we look at points here, He is second in points, not far behind our points leader, Sean. Both of them in this race, of course, but Legends could be the championship favorite, and he's still proving that.
Yep, definitely. I think heading into the chase, Legends is definitely going to be a championship favorite. We've seen a lot of guys up inside this top 10 in the point standings who we haven't even expected to see at all.
That's right. Yeah, at the same time, a lot of guys outside the top 10 that we didn't expect to see.
Oh, yeah, exactly. That's another great point there.
Kind of part of racing, of course. You never know what's going to happen in the race, and it's really what makes racing so enjoyable is seeing what can happen. And right now, Legends leading with 6 laps to go, but Hector, he is right there.
Yep, he's closed back in right in the tire tracks of the 5.
I think the 44's got something up his sleeve that the 5 does not know yet.
Looks like he got a good corner right there. Can the 5 hang on? Here comes the 44. The 5 slips at the racetrack. 44 has a run. He's peaking low. Oh, he had to back off there. He got in the dirty air of the 5.
4 to go.
Oh, he's right there. Right on the back bumper of the 5. He's going to go low. Legends is going to try and block. Trying to stay ahead.
He's going to get the run.
Side by side off of turn 2. Hector. Legends. Nose to nose.
Through the quadruple, 3 laps to go.
I think
And
Hector's got him here.
This is for the transfer.
Hector pulls out ahead of Legends. Can Legends regroup?
If he can just stay within the 44's draft, he can.
You can already see he's trying to close in. 2 to go.
I kind of want to watch from this view.
These two drivers under immense pressure. Look at the run the 5 has.
A monstrous run as they go down a back straightaway. Closing in on 2 miles left.
Here we go. White flag in the air. The next flag will end the race.
He's got to make this perfect.
One mistake and it's all over the 5. Still trailing. Down the backstretch for the final time. One more chance. It's not going to happen. Hector will get himself into the All-Star race. And what a finish that was.
Absolutely. A great effort by all these drivers, especially Hector, Daniel, and Legends.
And both these drivers definitely gave it their all and put on a great show for us.
Oh, yeah.
But Hector advances into the All-Star race. And so the 3 who move on have been decided.
So, who's ready for the All-Star race?
I definitely am. It's gonna be so fun to watch.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're gonna take a break for a few minutes and get these get the 24 best drivers onto the racetrack. Connor, let me know when audio's off.
Is it? You didn't switch it out of the race yet, right?
What?
Hold on.
John.
All right. And you're good.
All right. We are back from intermission and back and ready to race all of these very fast cars that have gone into the main event. Some cars that we didn't really expect to see in this race, and also um, a lot of good drivers in this field as well. So let's take you through the starting lineup for the All-Star race. Starting on the front row will be the 28 of Nickname and the 25 of Thunder. Then behind them is the 77 of Jessica and the 2 of Commander Break. Then behind Jessica is her teammate who just advanced into the All-Star race off of winning Stage 1, Zevil. And then Kyle making his return for his one-off in the All-Star race, driving the number 10. Then is Lynn in the 32 and Zach in the 68. Then it'll be Connor throwing back to his New York Rangers car that he won the championship in his final All-Star race appearance. Well, could be. And then a reigning champion Quad Kid Boy to his outside. And it is Moth in the 75, and who just came runner-up in the Fate 600. And then Josh in the 24. Then is the 90 of Matthew Hill, who won Chicagoland last season, and Max Molina in the 17. Then is the 4 Billy Parker and Season 1 champion Outlaw. Then is Landon in the 63 and Aiden Walker in the 93. Then it'll be the 81 of Pavo Amanda 56 of Truexpan.
All right.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Then, also transferring through the open was the 44 Hector Daniel, and then to his outside will be the 27 Deuce Castro Neves towards the back, and then it'll rounding it out will be the 3 of Mark and the 19 of Ebenezer. I'm nervous. The All-Star race is gonna have a lot for us with the best drivers and the best teams. It's gonna have a lot of action as well.
Mm-hmm. There you see that 25 who just won the Fanta 600, the longest race in Fanta history, actually, in which won that over his team owner, but a huge victory for not only him, but also the 25 team. As we had a very chaotic All-Star Open race, a lot of wrecks early on. And of course, we have the new package, and we saw a lot of guys, try to lead a lot, and the way of the race wasn't really decided until the very end, so we will see how these drivers can do as... Oh, Molina.
Oh, Molina bowling up already, just like we saw with the
Oh,
45.
no.
And wow, even before it already started, Molina is out of the All-Star race. That is terrible.
First ever All-Star race for Molina, I believe.
It is. And already he's going to be out. Man, that is so heartbreaking.
Yep, and... Wow. It was also announced earlier this week that Molina would not be able to make the chase due to how low he was in points. Granted, it's not his fault either. He started the season late considering some other circumstances, but very unfortunate for him as we're about to take the green flag here.
Yep. Pace car pulls down on the pit road. The 28 and the 25 will lead us to the green flag.
Wow, a great start by the 28.
And the 77 as well. Down the outside, gets stacked up. Seville goes to third. Nickname takes the lead through turns 1 and 2. Now already, here comes Jessica. To the inside of the 28. And the yellow flag is out.
Then and a
Front
wreck.
stretch.
Castronettis, and
Hector
there's your All-Star
Daniel.
Open winner.
Who just won the All-Star Open, is now damaged. Along with Ebenezer.
Mark is involved, I believe.
Ebenezer also making his, I believe, making... Oh!
Oh, we got a wreck. Oh!
Upside down! That's a 25!
What happened here?
I have no clue. I don't know
Wow.
what to say. That is the most unexpected... Well...
So we're gonna have to look... I don't even know what to say. Okay, let's pause here. Let's take a
go
look.
back. Let's go back.
Yeah, I don't even know what just happened. So let's see what happened here with the 27. Oh, yep.
Like he gets into the... Well, actually, let's take a further look. I'm not really sure what happened there.
That was not a good angle. Probably from the helicopter cam would really tell the tale.
Looks like... Oh, the 19 got into his teammate and then sent him down to the 44. And then they just couldn't save it.
Yeah.
But let's take a look at what happened after the caution. Because that was just so bizarre. I've never seen...
Okay, so there's the 25.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
The two just turned the 25 and he went up and over. And you see
there's Kyle
gets
involved. Yeah, Matthew got a piece of that as well. It looks like Mark ran the back of Aiden Walker there.
Wow.
Oh, there's the 19 ran the back of the 3.
Well, he already had lots of damage. But wow, I don't know what to say.
Very unexpected.
The 25 has been upside down in his whole entire career. First time being at Talladega last season. And just nothing he could do. He just got turned. And just slides on his roof for about maybe even 50, 60 feet or 50, 60
Yeah.
yards. Wow.
It's probably the
And it,
first time we've had a flip on their caution.
yeah, that is just, I've never seen that. That's the first.
Yeah. And so now, looks like we've had some diverse strategy here.
Yep, the top three has stayed out.
And Rick has gone behind the wall officially. Terry, we all know to be up front a lot. He's been in championship contention the last couple seasons, but this season's not been all that well for him, especially since Team Penske went to Dodge, and this is not a good way to race. And the only exhibition race we have in the season besides the Clash earlier this year. So it
And
looks like
now Connor will win the race off pit road.
yep. And there's Zevel there who won stage 1 of the All-Star Open, which locked him in. And then Lynn there in the 32. Lynn had a very impressive part-time season last season, which she won at Riverside, and didn't she win a second race? Or was it just Riverside?
She won Riverside only. She
Okay.
almost won Talladega the
Okay, yeah.
after.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of, but um, doing a good job here today. And then Connor in fourth, there you see in this final All-Star race, presumably, but that could change, of course. Um, but in his final full-time season of racing,
And the 25 has managed to get that car back on the track.
incredible.
Just like we saw the 55 do. But wow, the 19 is also back on the racetrack.
Unbelievable work by the 25 team to get that thing back on the track.
And yeah, I was not expecting the 25 to be on the track after that. Looks like he's back down pit road.
Try to get some more damage fixed. Likely push that hood down more so you can see. Considering it might look different from a TV standpoint, but when you're behind the wheel, it's hard to see out the window with the hood like that.
And now Jessica and the rest of the field right here. And the 25 is out of the race. So it looks like he just made that one lap to just get ahead of some guys who were already retired. But yeah, that car not able to continue.
You'll likely failed the damage vehicle policy. Even though it's not really a rule in this series, but um, anyways, so lights on the pace car are out, and it'll be side by side teammates that'll lead the field with a green flag. I think Zell's gonna be in a really good spot here, considering how the open went on the restarts and how that outside line got going quicker than the inside line did. So let's see how they do.
And now the 77 gonna restart alongside the 74. And the 77 will lead them back to the green flag. Looks like an even start between the top two.
Yep.
Lynn
Everyone
getting some help.
remains double
to
file there.
77. Oh, instead of the
Whoa.
77, Lynn all the way down the racetrack, and she's going to go for the lead. How about that? Oh, and some cars coming to pit road. The
Didn't they
75
just
and the
pit?
28. And yeah, no. Yeah, they just pitted. I'm not sure why they did that.
Probably a
That's
glitch or
gonna-
something. But
That's going to set the field back a lot. As now the 77 and the 32 battle out for the lead. The 75 and others will be at least one lap down. Honor now coming to pit road. What is up with these guys' crew chiefs?
I don't know.
I'm not too sure what the strategy calls.
We've
on some of
seen
these guys.
we've seen this before where guys like pit for some reason.
They may even have a black flag. Not too sure. I mean, that's
Could
the
be
only
that.
logical reason that I see them coming down to pit road. After
Yeah,
the green flag is waved.
probably gotta be a penalty.
But now, Lynn trying to rebound, trying to go back for the race lead as they go by the 28.
Do we have any required cautions in this race, or is it like
No.
okay?
So now 32 trying to chase down the 77 after a pretty interesting restart, to say the least.
As of now, top two, Jessica and Lynn, and then there's Zevel in third.
Yep. Zevel actually closing the gap back down. Right now, the top five is the 77, the 32, the 74, the 4, and the 24. There's the 65 and the 75.
Yep. I think Ebenezer has the glitch.
Yeah, he'll be
It's-
off the racetrack if he pits one more time.
It's gonna get to a point where he merges on the track and it's gonna take someone out.
Yeah, so if he comes out hero one more time, he's done. But now Zevel right on the back bumper of the 32 here. Yeah, he's done. Now the 74 giving some pressure to the 32 of Lynn here. Top three still bunched up.
Zevel trying to move the 32 out of the way. That's his own car too.
Well, he's right in the back bumper. I don't think he's intending on moving her out of the way, but I think just telling her to go. Now 74 right on the back bumper of the 32. JBR trying to take 1-2 here with Jessica and Zevel. And now Zevel will take second place away. About to be a quarter of the way through the race soon. Still there, Moff?
Yeah, sorry. So top 5 single file, they've really pulled away from everyone else. Of course, there's BP right there. Won at Canadian Tire last season in very dramatic fashion.
Still looking for a win this season, and this season really hasn't really gone his way that he would have wanted it to. Not really improving. Still about 24th in points. There's still time left for him, but let's see. The chances are by every race, if he continues to run the same way he is, the chances are going to get slimmer and slimmer for him to make the chase.
That's right.
And now the 32 going back to the inside for second. Nickname looking low. Obviously, the nickname is a lap down. Jessica still now pulling away with this battle going on here. BP is now up to third. BP trying to go for second on the 32 here. The 4 to the inside. Looking to take that second spot away from the 32 of Lynn.
Mm-hmm. As now Zevel gets clear of Lynn right there.
Yep. Here.
Yep. So the question is, who will pit, or when will they pit, rather?
Well, obviously, besides the guys who came in right after the green flag dropped, I think we might be seeing them come in maybe soon. Not totally sure.
Right.
So we'll still right on the back bumper of the 4 here. '74 has been very fast today.
Absolutely. As not only just in this race alone, but in the All-Star Open as well.
Yep, I feel like these JBR cars, they're usually just on rails here at types of tracks like these. As we're now coming up to lap traffic. 44 in the 27 there. 74 going for second on the 4 here. May try to use one of the lappers as a pick. And the 4 will try and get dressed behind the 74, but he's got the 32 right there as well. They will get by the lappers with no problems. Billy Parker kind of struggled to get around the 27 there. It's going to open the door for the 32. Now the inside as they pit. Jessica finally comes in. Jessica, Zevel, Lynn, all pit. Billy Parker stays out. Looks like Josh and Landon have also stayed out.
Yeah, we'll see what strategies these guys can pull here.
Looks like all three had a very clean stop. Looks like they'll get out right at the same time. Simultaneous pit stops there. .44 comes in. The 4 will also come in.
I see BP coming down pit road.
Yep, BP. Now he just has to have a good stop. Like we saw in the open, the overcuts actually work somewhat for some of these drivers. See if it works for the 4. See Zach also on pit road. Now the 4 just has to have a really good exit right here off the pits. Those leaders, they're right there. I don't think the 4 can hang on to. I don't think the 4 can get the lead. He's gonna be able to get third though, possibly. And he does. Just in front of the 32 of Lynn. But she has a really big run, so BP might just fall back to 4th. But a valiant effort there. Now 74 is caught up to the 77. .74 now trails the 77 by about a few tenths.
As now, Jessica's still with the lead.
Yep. 74 looks to be losing ground on the 77, not really gaining anything. Now Zevel, just right behind the 77. He looks to have gained a little bit of ground. Now can he just stay there? Now he goes to the inside, battle for the lead, heats up. Also, Connor, check your DMs.
All right.
And now Connor comes out of the pits. He was one of those guys to pit after the first caution. And right now, 1 lap down. Along with Moff right there. She was 2 laps down. Coming near halfway of the race. These JBR cars have just been dominant in the All-Star race so far, but look who's up at the front now. Bailey Parker. And Jessica now to the inside of the 74. And she will take the lead back, and now Bailey Parker's going to take advantage and go for second.
Yep, as now here was Lynn to the bottom of Zevel there, but couldn't make the pass just yet.
Now Bailey Parker tucks in line. Now into second. Here comes Bailey Parker for the race lead. Bailey Parker has the lead now. And the 2 JBR cars fight for second. Now Lynn going for third on Jessica as she gets very close to making contact there. Lynn goes to the bottom. And now Jessica will get passed by Moff and Connor. Both are not on the lead lap.
Yeah, and those guys on fresher tires, you see at 75 and 65, they're going to get around these guys soon, probably.
Yep. They kind of need to since they're both 2 laps down.
And if they can both get around these cars, the cost should be huge.
Yeah, for sure. because at least one of them is going to be in the free pass spot because Hector is very slow and they're approaching him too.
Mm-hmm. There's this Castron's just ahead.
Connor struggling to get around the 32 here. Now he finally goes down low and Moff will follow. Now the 65 going on second place Seville, just trying to unlap himself. Now the only car in front of him that he needs to beat is the 4. And also he has a 75 right behind him who he's basically fighting for the free pass if a caution were to come out. Now the 65 right on the back bumper of the 4 here. Moff goes low. Connor goes low on BP. They're 3 wide to the corner. That could really hurt BP's chances. Now he has to stay ahead of the 74. Miss Connor and Moff both unlap themselves, but they still got the 44 ahead of them to beat for the free pass. Moff might use the 44 as a pick here for this on the 65, and he will. And now Moff is in the free pass position.
Yeah, if there's a caution East Guys pit, 75 will be back on the lead lap as well.
Oh, look at all this traffic. It's congesting all the leaders. And Jessica to the inside. Oh, contact.
More contact.
More contact. That was close. Oh, Connor into Hector Daniel. Almost spins him around. That was so close to the caution that Moff needed right there. Now Lynn to the back bumper of Jessica. To the inside for third. Connor right there on the back bumper of the 32. Looks like he got into her a little bit. Right there, off of turn 2. Now here comes the 65. And now he will pass the 32. Still trying to unlap himself. As now 75 is the only car lap down as the 74 comes to pit road. Along with his teammate, the 77 of Jessica. I think these JBR cars might have something up their sleeve here. Still there, Rob?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so now all these cars pitting. Another set of pit stops. I think we'll probably just have 1 or 2 more pit stops until the end of the race.
Now 74 will get ahead of the 77. Jessica looks to have a really slow pit stop there. Will come out way behind the 74. 44 comes to pit road. Now the 81 battling the 56. Lynn is on pit road. Zach also on a pit road.
There's Zach, who's involved in that earlier wreck that resulted in the 25 going up and over. Still on track, albeit probably could still be in contention for the win if there's a caution.
Let's see. We'll have to see where he is once the stop cycle ends. Looks like the 32 got ahead of the 77, capitalizing off of her bad pit stop. It looks like Zebel will have the lead by a very large margin.
Mm-hmm.
So now Billy Parker exits pit road. I think it's really been a matter of who's going to win between the 32, the 4, and the 2 JBR cars, 77 and the 74 here. So now the 4 will rejoin the race back in second place. Zebel will have a pretty big lead over these two. Truxpan on the pit road along with some others. Reigning All-Star winner on a pit road here. Lynn gets by Billy Parker there. Looks like the 56 is the very last one to pit. Jessica underneath Bailey Parker here. And now Jessica will take third place away. There you see Moff on old tires, just trying to hope for a caution here, trying to stretch it
I got
so
pin
that
a
he gets
couple
back on the lead
laps.
lap. Same with the 65. He's also trying to stretch it to make sure he actually stays on the lead lap. on older tires compared to the rest of the field are both those guys. The gap is 2 seconds between the 74 and the 32 here. '28's on pit road. And the 75 looks like he's not coming to pit road yet.
Alright, we went on to the last, but Truxpan there to the bottom of the track.
Yep, this is 4 position.
Yep, and also note, after the All-Star race will be the shell race at Road America, which is Truxpan's home track.
Yep. They Parker right on the back bumper of the 77. To the inside. That's for third. And now Kyle, I think, is just pitted. Oh no, he's coming to pit road now. He's also one of those cars that are kind of off cycle.
Yep.
And the 65 and the 75 are also on pit road. I think Kyle getting a service in the number 10.
Yep. Of course, Kyle had a a successful rookie season last season, but now went down to the Shell and Truck Series and intends to be back in the Cup Series as soon as possible, of course.
Yep. So we'll now the back bumper, the 68. Of course, the lap car Zach is. And the last car in the lead lap.
By my side through the quad oval, it'll be Zevel that will pass Zach on the inside.
Yep, lapping Zach, obviously. Tell you what, that JBR crew, Zevel, Jessica, those guys, they have just been so dominant today. They've been the cars to beat by far.
Yeah, but I would have to agree, of course, since they've became one of the best teams in the span of probably 2 seasons. And it's really incredible to see how Team Hunter Kyle's done with that team, not only just for himself, but also the other drivers he's hired throughout the team's existence.
Yep, and also getting Jessica was a really big gain for that team as well.
Mm-hmm.
Coming near 20 to go.
As I'll continue the pulling away from BP there. Well, not by much,
Yeah,
but
I think BP's kind of gaining. I gotta be honest.
I gained a quarter of a second there. It's probably because of the draft from the 68.
And also maybe it might be a tire advantage.
True.
Now they once again come into the lappers of Hector and Dudes Castro Nevis there.
There's Hector laying Zevel by.
Yep. Not sure if he's gonna make it that as easy on the 4.
Probably not.
'68 and the 44 go side by side. This is not what the 32 wants here.
Look at the 32 swings down to the bottom. He's gonna help the 68 get around the 44.
74 and the 4 have cleared the lappers. Under 20 to go now.
I think they have to do one more pit stop.
Yeah, just one more. Then they can go the rest of the way.
Mm-hmm. It'd really just be a few laps to the finish when they pit.
Now here comes the 4. The 4 has been the only car to be able to challenge the 74 in these last few runs. But he is right there. Could we maybe see a finish like we saw like in the All-Star Open? Here comes the 4. The inside the lead. Coming to 15 laps to go. You think these guys have to pit one more time?
I'm very confident with how they. Excuse me. I'm sure they'll have to pit. It'll be really close, of course, but for guys that pitted later, like Connor, Muff, and a couple of those guys, they can make it to the end. I would believe so.
Definitely. Under 15 to go. It's only had one caution on lap number 2, but it's been green the rest of the way. Now BP pulling away from the 4, or from the 74, as now he
That's what I'm
comes to
talking
pit.
about.
And the 77 follows him in. JBR, once again, undercutting. Final pit stops of the race. Zevel with a clean stop. He's off and away. Now when does the 4 come in? 32 comes in, but the 4 stays out once again. .44 is also in. Right now the leader is the 4, but he has yet to come onto pit road. And he's going to hit pit road now. I think as long as there's no caution, I think the 74 might have this based off of strategy.
But wait and see what's going to happen here.
And the 75 and the 65 are going to be on their same strategy. They're going to try and stretch it to the end and hopefully get a good result by being off cycle.
Yep.
But they're going to have to stretch it a long way.
Even then, I'm a little bit skeptical they can make it.
Now the 4 is off pit road. Let's see where the 74 is. Coming down the front straightaway. The 4 has to have a good exit.
Let's see.
I think he's going to be ahead of the 74. He is.
By a lot.
The 4 is going to take the lead.
Hats off to the 4 team there.
Wow.
And that may or may not have just won them the All-Star race if he can hold on.
And they just don't get a caution.
That'd be the last thing he wants to see.
But wow, the four hats off to the 4 crew. They made an overcut work. You don't usually see that happen.
Not at all. And now the 74, a full head of steam getting around the 81.
I think Josh is actually going to move up into 4th here. Possibly even 3rd.
Is he a lap down though?
No, he's on the lead lap. But wow,
I'm
that changed everything.
just gonna
Oh,
wait
yellow
until.
flag!
Oh,
Caution
that is
out.
not. That is not what BP wanted.
Dudes Castro Neves blowing up on the front straightaway. And this could very
Oh,
well send us into a green-white checker.
that has to hurt for BP.
Yep. That's for sure.
Oh no.
Now let's see what happened to the 27. Looks like
Must
he was
have.
already blown up. Oh, he had a con. Oh, wow.
Oh no, he went up and over.
Oh, wow. Looks like
Okay, well,
contact with the 3 sent the 27 into the wall and upside down. Looks like I think the 27 might have been trying to get to pit road here. Oh no, he just flipped the racetrack and then Mark just got into him. Oh wow, that's a huge hit.
that's twice that the 27's been up and over today.
Yeah, first we saw it in practice for the Open. And now, upside down the actual All-Star race. And then, yeah, and then watch this hit. Oh,
Boom.
right into a concrete wall.
And the car weight
Just a weight
shifts.
shift. Yeah,
Yep.
up and
Just
over.
glad that wasn't. Just glad that wasn't driver's side.
Yeah, that was still a
Yeah,
hard hit,
true.
though, nonetheless. However, he will be done for the day, and that will change everything. Now the 68 will be in the free pass position.
So,
But I think these guys are gonna stay out.
But I look at those guys, Connor Moth and a few of those guys, they're
Yeah, I was
back on the
about-
lead lap, I believe.
yeah, I was about to say, if you're the 75 or the 65, what do you do now? And it looks like you're going to pit.
Key with that caution, and now they're gonna pit and be on completely fresh tires.
All right, I'll be right back.
Such a game changer for everybody.
All right, so as mentioned, Zach is going to get the free
Zach will
pass.
get the waiver out. But wow, this has just completely changed everything. Actually, I think they might have just gotten fuel only. They might be out of tires. But this restart is going to be something else.
So probably no fresh tires for the 65 and 75, but they will have enough fuel to make it to the end.
Yep, they just, I think they might have just gone to pit road to top off on fuel there. This is going to be a crazy restart, I'm telling you.
So that will mean that will only leave Hector Daniel a lap down.
Well, he's 3 laps down, but
Oh, yeah.
yes, he's the
He's
only
the
car
only
not
lap
on
car
lane
in the
lap.
field right now. I'll tell you, this weekend's been eventful.
Yeah, definitely. And now, I think we're just starting to reach the climax of this when we hit this restart.
This opens the door for a lot of other drivers now. Lynn, Josh, Pavo, Jessica.
Opens the door for a lot of them.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, we could see someone from even like 9th or 10th win the race. It's anybody's game.
Near almost everybody in the top 10 could have the advantage now.
But here we go. We're gonna take the restart with 4 to go.
And remember, just as always, one green white checkered attempt.
Yep. We're not gonna have a green white checkered once they hit the line here, but if they get a caution before they take the white flag, we will go into overtime.
Oh. Kind of fooled me there. I thought we were going into one. I guess I was wrong.
Nope, slap 96 out of 100.
Yeah, so it's going to be under regulation. So it's still going to be within the 100 lap stretch that this race was intended to go.
Yep. Unless we get that green white checkered.
It's gonna be
Here we go.
It's going to be BP and Zevel taking that front row. And it
Remember
goes
that
Lynn.
outside is the best line to be on the restarts. I think Zell's gonna have a huge advantage going into turn 1.
Yeah, we saw. Yeah, we saw what Hector Daniel did back in the Open. Zevel gonna try and do what his teammate did and pull off the same move.
Here we go. Pace car down off hit road.
Let's crank them up one
Only
more
4
time
to
and send
go.
them a going.
Green flag.
Even start for the
They
4
need
and
to
the
start.
74.
Still 2x2 through the rest of the field. Zell still on the outside. Here comes Lynn.
Lynn's gonna push that 4 to the lead. But now he's gonna go high.
Gonna
Here
try-
comes Lynn.
Lynn's gonna try to go for it for herself. Here she comes. Lynn to the lead.
Three laps
Zell
to
now stuck
go.
on the top.
Here at Charlotte for the All-Star race. It
Can
is-
Lynn potentially be an all-star winner? Oh, they're wrecking!
Oh,
that's
they're
and we're
huge.
gonna have an
Huge
overtime.
wrecking to the 1. And this
Oh.
was, oh my goodness, Marcus up and over.
Oh my
And
god.
so is Hector.
And this will send us into overtime. A huge crash into turn 1.
And Kyle's just pitted as soon as that happened.
Wow. Overtime in the All-Star.
Well, now I can officially say we only get one attempt at a green-white checkered.
That was horrible.
Whether the caution
that was
comes
a
at
huge
2 to go or
crash.
1 to go. Caution
What
could
even
trigger.
happened?
Let's take a replay and see what happened there. Saw Josh getting pushed by Jessica here. Looks like Quad Kid Boy tries to dive in the middle of Jessica, and then Jessica comes down. I don't think she realized that the 78 was there.
Big hit
And
from
then wow,
three,
big
just
hit right
there.
here, and then comes
And
back down
then-
the racetrack right into the middle of the 44 and just gets sent up and over. Right, that's right driver's side too.
And he
I hope
annihilates the
it's okay.
24.
It just smacked the hood on Josh's car.
And he went over the top of the 90.
Yeah, let's go on board for the 90 here.
Looks like the 90 came through with only side damage, but wow. Oh my goodness.
That's something you see in the movies.
Let's take a few onboards with few more onboards right here, starting with 24. Oh, there's nothing he could do. Just got turned. Then here comes the 3. Oh wow, that is so scary.
Yeah. And it's always, no matter what, it's always the driver's worst fear when a car slides up or down the track in the oncoming traffic.
Oh wow. Yeah, I don't think I put blame on the 78 there. I don't think the 77 saw the 78 there. And really, it's 4 to go. Everyone's trying to take a position at this game real estate, and just I think that's just a racing incident there.
Yep.
Oh yep. Right, she went down. She got turned. Now it's around board the 3, who got right hooked into the wall and then got sent flying. Oh wow, that's a hard hit there. And then watch this. Oh. That is horrible. But now, one more green, white, checkered. What do you do? That's the real question. What do you do?
Pit? I don't
Well,
know.
these guys just pitted, so
I don't know if these guys are gonna pit because they have enough fuel, and also I think they might be out of tires. And the 10 is still in the lead lap, surprisingly, because he pit under caution, or he pit right before the caution came out. Actually, no, he's a lap down now, but he was not involved in the crash, so he will get the wave around. But let's see, did he get tires on that stop? When he was on pit road, let's see if he got tires. Because if he did, that will change the So, boys, another restart.
Yep.
Your thing like cut out. Did he get tires or no?
No, he did not get tires. He went fuel only.
Mm.
But wow, I don't think I was I was not expecting this to happen. Lynn trying to win her first All-Star race in her rookie season. And Zevel, BP, and others, a lot of the drivers in the field are trying to win their first. But Truixpan trying to go for his second.
He's trying to go back to back.
Yep, won the last season's All-Star race in North Wilkesboro, trying to do it here. And he's in a relatively good position to do it, starting on the inside. But only time will tell. And we'll be taking the green this time by. Only 16 cars left. And we're going to have one heck of a finish. So, boys, who do you think is going to win this thing?
Well, there's not really a clear answer. It just depends on who's going to get the best restart and who can execute the best.
And if there's a wreck again with 2 to go, that'll end the race. And that's only happened that's actually happened only one time at now it'd be this season at Las Vegas. Here we go. Time to settle this one for good.
One on the outside. It's gonna be Zevel on the outside.
Who's going to pull it off? Pace car is in. And once you take the green, I'm going to pause momentarily because I'm going to turn the green light checkers off. And we are racing here in Charlotte. Zevel got a better jump. He's out to the lead.
Can Lynn get clear for second, or can Pavo?
Lynn's going to get clear for second here. Will she have enough time to chase down the 74? She's got the
big
4-rider
BP.
bumper. Big run
Wow.
for the 32.
One to go.
Here we
White
go.
flag in the air. 1 lap to go. Can Lynn get him? Still right there. Here she comes. Looking low. She's there.
They're going to be side by side on 3 and 4. It's going to be a drag
Lynn
race
get
all the way
ahead?
to the finish
Drag race.
line.
74.
Lynn got ahead. Lynn got
32.
ahead.
Lynn will win the All-Star race. What a finish. And it was a last lap pass that gave the 32 the win. Wow. What a finish.
Mm-hmm.
Hats off to the 32 team. The 32 goes back to victory lane here in Charlotte. And wow, what a win. Let's take a look at the final restart. So right here, the 74 gets a massive jump on the high side, like we said he would, and really just pulled away from the 32. At this point, I thought if the 4 got to the inside of the 32, it was over, but he didn't. And the 81 was trying to fight the 32. And right there, look at the run that Lynn got. Just absolute perfection of a drive.
Yep.
Now gets right to the back bumper and makes her move at the right time. Goes to the inside at 3 and 4. They're side by side. Zevil trying to do everything he can to hang on, but Lynn is just so strong and then gets ahead and wins the race. Storybook ending, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that'll do it for the All-Star race. We'll see you later today for the Shell Series race, and then tomorrow for the Coke Zero Sugar 400.